Okay, had to resituate myself and restart the recording. But we're good. And, this is a creepy basement, but it might be the perfect place to talk about PTSD because, look at that shower. Someone probably got murdered in there. Anyway, so, protective factors that can prevent against PTSD are, as I was saying earlier, self-disclosure, being able to talk about the things that have happened to you, can help prevent, or can be very helpful. Being able to seek help, not only being mentally able to seek help, but like literally being able to seek help, having those resources available to you. Resiliency is something that you talk about a lot, especially with PTSD, because resiliency can make or break someone when going through a trauma. And then also the ability to escape a situation. If you're a child and you're in a family that is physically abusive, you can't escape that situation. But if you're a military veteran who is on the front lines every day, you can't escape that situation. But if you're a child and you experience a car accident, you're going to still be in vehicles, but you're not going to experience the same trauma every day, Or if you're a child that witnesses someone breaking into your house, that's a very traumatic event, but it's a situation that you can escape from. And hopefully the child has loving parents that help support them through it and to work through it. And that can be a protective factor as well, having that support system. And the school can be a support system as well, having that routine, having a safe classroom to go into, teachers and other faculty that they can talk to. That can be extremely helpful for children going through any form of traumatic event. And then that's especially something to think about, the routines in schools and how that can help. That could be especially something to think about if you're in a district that the district or the community as itself goes through some form of traumatic event. This is something to think about, how important those systems in the classrooms can be. But yeah, again, the ability to be able to seek help and the ability to escape the situations are two of the most important things, because it doesn't really matter how resilient you are, how good your problem solving skills are. If you don't have a good support system, if you don't have a way to escape the trauma, you keep experiencing it over and over and over again, you're going to have a hard time getting through it and overcoming the PTSD until you are in a better situation. And that's something to think about with kiddos that are in abusive situations. Okay. Why don't you move? There we go. And then different treatments that we talk about for PTSD. One of the main ones is counseling. Learning coping skills can be extremely helpful for these kids, especially to help with their negative mood, negative alterations, and expectations of themselves and other people. And it can also be helpful for trying to find ways to, if you're in a car accident and you have a panic attack every time you get in a car, you're going to have to learn how to deal with that trigger. So learning how to cope with those fears and those anxieties and things like that. Because it doesn't matter what you've gone through. You're going to have things that are going to bring back the memories. And it could be years down the line and their kids might still have things that bring back the memories. So to find ways to be able to cope with and understand those situations and to deal with them is going to be invaluable. And then sometimes medications are necessary. This is especially true for people with dissociative symptoms, because sometimes, if they have any form of psychosis or things like that going on, that can help them. Antidepressants sometimes as well, depending on how severe the negative mood and alterations are. And then also building a support system. Like I said before, having just places that kids can go, people they can talk to, even just the routine of the classroom, even like maybe the classroom is the safe place that this child has. So make sure it is a safe environment for them to be in, and having a support system within that, within the school, within the building, that can be really helpful for these kids. But yeah, and then I have a video